Hey, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you the Daily Word for Men for February 20th, 2025. And the word for today is unafraid. In the fear of the Lord, there is strong confidence, and his children will have refuge. That's from Proverbs 14:26, the NSAB. Though we may not acknowledge it, fear is a helpful tool to keep us alive. Adolescents go through a stage where the upper brain is undeveloped, but not hormonally and physically they are men. The prefrontal cortex, located in the upper brain, helps us make better decisions, but is not fully operational in teens. Fear is a part of the lower brain function. When we bring the two together as adults do, we can reason and make decisions that are life-giving. The adolescent does not do this well. Thankfully, we seem to have special grace for that stage of life, and we are evidence of this fact. Adolescents have boldness and courage that we now call reckless. A dangerous situation should create hesitation in us, but being unafraid is about having confidence and boldness, pushing aside fear and trusting in God. And the question for us is, why do you trust? What do you trust in so that you are unafraid? Well, I'd like to tell you a little bit about an incident I had that shows this maturity that we get. I was at a bowling alley. It was in New England at duck pin, smaller than, the pins are smaller than 10 pin pins. And I was part of a regular team, and the people in the lane next to us had just come in and were bowling on their own, drinking and having a good time and bowling. And my friend Manny, who was on my team, is without a doubt one of the best bowlers I've ever seen. And through a combination of working out and just raw natural talent, he has the fastest throw I've ever seen. He destroys the lineup. The pins go flying all over the place. Sometimes they go so hard against the back wall they bounce back, and the pin catcher can't get them. So they have to have someone go out and throw it down the back so they can reset the pins. And so he was going for a 300. He didn't get it, but the final balls, he got two spears. But so I said, I got to get a picture of this. I'm getting another strike, and then keeping enough in the thing so I could see how fast the ball was going. And I took a picture, but I forgot the guy next in the lane was bowling, and I didn't have the flash shut off. It would have taken a fine picture without the flash, but I just didn't think it was my fault. And oh, did that guy get ticked off at me. I don't really think it interrupted his bowling, but he was ticked that I would do that. So he came over, said something, and I apologized to him. I said it was my fault. I should have been more considerate. And I said, let me get you another big thing of beer that they were all drinking from. He wanted to go outside and fight. And I said to him, I am not fighting over a picture that I took. I admitted I was wrong, and I'm trying to make amends to you. I'm not fighting over this. Oh, and he kept going on and on and on. He got louder and louder. I could tell he was getting agitated. One of the guys on my team was an attorney and told the guy, if you touch him without him doing anything, having apologized, he says, you're going to be in big trouble. He didn't give a shit. He said, I'll take you out. Oh, excuse me for saying that. But so finally his friends got to him and said, look, he's apologized. Take the beer. Or he won't do it again and all this. And he finally calmed down. But had I been younger too, like he was, we probably would have gone out and fought over a stupid photograph. It was, I just wasn't ready at my age to get in a fight with the younger guy over something so stupid. We both could have got hurt. Probably me more, but it wasn't that I just didn't want to fight over something so stupid. So the author of this has a lot of wisdom in there that, as we grow older, we can see the value of things, and being right or being wrong isn't the prime thing sometimes. So what do you do? What do you trust in so that you are unafraid? Well, one, I would say God. He's kept all his promises. He's never reneged on any of them. If he says he's going to do something, he does it. It may not be in our time, but it's in his time. And I trust in his word. In his word is the promise of salvation if you believe in his name. So I have that. And, having been close to the Word of God, we all know the end game. We know what will happen. It's been revealed to us already. It's not a secret. We just have to read Revelation to see the end of things. And there will be an end of things. This earth will pass away. So, if we had known, I was rooting for the Chiefs. If I had known what the score of the Super Bowl was beforehand, I probably wouldn't have turned it on. But yeah, I'd say these are the four things. We know where we're going. We know what the end will be. We know his promise of salvation. We know his word. We know he keeps his written word, and we know he keeps his promises to us. And he's God. He's omniscient. He's all powerful, and we can trust him. So that's why I'm not afraid. I was going to use the double negative, and I wasn't sure that it would come out positive or negative. So I wish you all a safe and holy day, and talk to you tomorrow. God bless.